Helldivers, you have yourselves to blame for this one, as the post went viral on Twitter with a Helldiver goading how easy the game has been recently, and even trolled Joel by saying, I guess Joel isn't all that after all, with others immediately fearing the consequences and asking the OG poster to remove it before Joel sees it. Well, it looks a little too late, as the most recent major order is near impossible, and is absolutely a punishment for daring to question the game master himself. Thanks to the new major order, Helldivers will now have to completely liberate 5 planets in only 3 days. While the order only mentions 2 planets, Fori Prime and Zagon Prime, in order to actually reach those planets, players will need to liberate at least another 3 planets. To get to Fori Prime, players have the option of either liberating Istanu or Crimsica, while in order to get to Zagon Prime, you'll need to take back Helmire and either Oshawain or Nivell 43. Not exactly an easy task. Given how quickly this major order went live following the previously mentioned tweet going viral, fans are convinced this is Joel's way of putting us in our place. One player commented, "This is what happens when we taunt Joel," with how quickly we not only cleared the last major order, but also liberated 2 additional planets. Another rationalized that there could be an ulterior motive for this impossible task other than revenge, stating, "They set us up for failure on this, and this is how it starts. Hear me out, this failure will bring the flying monstrosities." And do you know what? I kind of back this thought process too. This would be the perfect way to naturally launch the Shriekers into the game, while Joel is busy watching Super Earth burn. For those not in the know, the Shriekers are a flying bug type enemy that is being slowly introduced into the game. Some players have even already encountered them on the harder difficulties. The new Terminid enemy type is an absolute nightmare to deal with too, as they often hunt in packs, keeping their distance to then suddenly all swoop in at once, causing some serious damage to your health. While individually they're not the strongest enemy, considering they'll always travel in a pack, you'll certainly have your hands full with these pesky little bugs. The good news is that they are fairly easy to kill, but you're going to need a precision weapon to get the job done, as due to the distance that they keep, shotguns and short-range weapons do next to no damage. So, while it may be a case of sweet revenge from Joel tasking us with this major order, I'm leaning more towards this being the introduction of the Shriekers. At the time of this video, the only location where players have reported encountering the flying bugs is Planet Fori Prime, which just so happens to be one of the main planets we've been tasked with liberating. Remember too, the walking mechs were part of a major order that required us to liberate in order to see them enter the game, so this theory actually makes complete sense. The CEO of Arrowhead Game Studios added fuel to the fire recently too, completely denying the existence of the Shriekers despite video evidence circulated online, when they took to Twitter to say, "I've heard rumors of flying bugs in Helldivers 2. I want to officially refute such preposterous claims. Everyone knows that bugs can't fly, and I'm not alone in thinking this. The Ministry of Truth agrees that this is propaganda from bug sympathizers that want to brainwash good people. #lies. The CEO even doubled down in the comments when this Twitter user posted this pretty damning piece of evidence showing the Shriekers hidden in the game's artwork, to which he simply responded, "Image manipulation by traitors." I'm here to tell you, don't listen to a word the CEO says though. Players have already started discovering the Shriekers' nest located on Fori Prime, and they look extremely interesting to say the least. This Terminid does not simply appear from a hole in the ground like the others. Instead, they have a whole mushroom-like structure dedicated to its spawning, which does look absolutely incredible. The mushroom-shaped nests seem to be made up of multiple fungal spore towers, with glowing gold globes scattered across them, making them extremely hard to miss. And they're not just pretty structures either. They are quite significantly armored, so bullets from your basic weaponry will do nothing to them. You'll have to use stratagems with armor-penetrating abilities to take these structures down. As time goes on and players start to land on Fori Prime, we'll know if Game Master Joel's true intentions are to introduce the Shriekers. But even if that is the case, it's not a guarantee that Helldivers will complete the major order in time. Keep in mind too, that these 3 days are weekdays, meaning that the player base will be severely depleted, making this major order pretty much impossible. But I believe in you, Helldivers. Get out there and take back those planets. And while we've got you on the channel, I'm sure you'll love this Helldivers 2 video recommended to you by YouTube's lovely algorithm.